Alright guys, so today I'm going to be eliminating this hook and thimble from the winch line for my winch on my trailer, because this hook is just a cheap 1/4 inch forged slip hook. Look, it's made in China, alright? So what I'm going to do is remove this little retainer clip, this little retainer pin here, and pull the clevis pin out of the hook and remove the hook. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'll try to do it one-handed so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hold on a minute. I'll bring you guys back in a minute when I'm taking the clevis pin off. Alright guys, so I got this retainer straightened out. One second. Let me try to get this out of here if I can. There it goes. Yeah, so these hooks just use a little like cotter key is what it's called. I'm gonna be saving this hook and be putting it on one of my logging chains, which I'm also gonna do in this video as well. So next up, pull your clevis pin, hook's removed. Your thimble. There's two different types of thimbles they use on these ropes, on these synthetic winch ropes. And as you guys saw, yeah, that came out real easy. So this stuff is called Dyneema, or also known as synthetic winch line. This specific rope had this straight junky style thimble on it. Now there is a style, and I have one or two of them around here. There's a style it's made out of like a piece of like steel tube, and it's made out of a piece of steel tube, and it at the sides, use this one for example, at the sides, instead of being just a half like this, it's like a piece of tubing on the sides here, on like along this side here and here, and then at the top it's open like this one is. So what you can do is when you feed the end of your winch line through, you can loop it around and then go from the top, bring it back down, and splice it onto your line. Well, I plan on going with no metal in the system on this winch. Make it a lot easier to hook up, because then I don't gotta, because then if I gotta pull a mower up onto the trailer, I don't gotta have a short piece of chain or a clevis to hook onto, to put onto it, to hook this onto. And then I gotta walk back up to the front of the trailer, lock the winch in, which is going to make it longer if I gotta winch a mower up onto a trailer and bring it to a shop or something for it to get repaired. I'm trying to save as much time as possible here. Where with a soft shackle, which I'll show you in this video as well, because I made one for this winch line. It's kind of big. It's designed to be double wrapped for pulling with this, but I can double wrap it and pull with a 1/4 inch winch line, pull heavier stuff. And yeah, so that's how you remove the thimble and hook from a synthetic winch line. Now, one other thing that I want to show you about this winch line is hold on a minute. This winch line, what goes to that custom built electric winch that's this orange section is the line that I had on that custom built electric winch. That I have just replaced the solenoid on with a solenoid from a bigger winch, so I'm hoping that the way I've got it set up will work with that winch. And allow it to go in and out. It's only a 2-wire, it's only a 2-cable motor on that winch. And the way that solenoid was set up is for a 3-wire motor. But that solenoid, I also know what that solenoid goes to. And I'm pretty sure that that solenoid is the exact same solenoid that is used with the Badlands 3500s, because that was for a 12,000 and that winch is only a 3500. So I'm pretty sure I've got it wired up right to make it work with that winch. I'll show you all that setup here as well in this video, because I want to make this video worth my time and instead of screwing around. Now, this green line you've seen here on the channel before. This green line is the same green winch line that I got from USA Ropes and Recovery. I emailed the guy that I can't remember his name. Anyways, I found out about them on my own doing research. I figured, hey, I'll get in contact with them, see if they'll let me try it out. And they sent me this winch line. They also sent me that 1/4 inch winch line that's been shortened, that's over time been shortened down, that I cannot find right now. I found a couple of pieces that I made into that I had wound up cutting off that I made into short um, bridles to run with this winch. When I had the hook on it, the rest of the line I still have, I just cannot find it right now. Anyways, this green line was originally 50 foot. The orange line, fully unspliced and everything, is probably about probably close to about 40 foot. The green one was about 50 foot when I got it. It's been cut down and respliced. It's been cut and respliced 2 or 3 times now. Anyways, let me get everything together and I'll go out and we'll go over a few things out in the yard.